Good evening, Sean.
Hello. Alright. Last time on Final Fantasy 16. Did something. This time, I'm also gonna do something.
What's that?
I don't know. Find out. I think I have two quests, but I think one is part of one. I gotta go across this bridge, don't I? Where's the bridge? This way. My bird. What were we doing last time? Did some hunts, right?
Come on.
Yeah, and fought Hugo. Oh boy, my dog is. Hold on. Hold on. Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving.
Okay.
My dog is losing her mind about this chocobo. I want her to lose interest. Go away, Bean. I think you're okay to move again. I thought she was going to attack the TV. That was my concern.
I should have kept going.
That would have been a very sad Jeremy if my TV got blasted.
They're always selling TVs.
Huh?
They're always selling TVs.
Oh yeah? Alright, I'll send you the bill. Hold on, Bean. Hold on, Bean.
Straight home now.
Alright, come back up. Come on. Bring your chew up.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life.
Oh
What
boy.
brings you to a place like this?
Bean?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I
No
might find you
chocobos
here.
anymore.
Say
I
what?
have a proposition for you.
No chocobos on the screen anymore.
Do you know?
I know, but apparently it doesn't even take that.
Just hates Bernard.
Maybe. Maybe she hates the fact that I'm not paying
Building
attention
a
to her. I
workshop,
don't know.
you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's
In
the
the
spirit.
trash can.
I
Oh, she gotta build us a
couldn't ask
lab
a
or
favor,
something.
though, could I? Before we go?
Nope. Can't
Of
ask a
course.
favor. No favors allowed.
Like those scorpions just scuttling around in the
I
background.
know. Jimmy kill those scorpions. Rebuild this
Well,
entire
that there
town.
is
That's all I
Cressida,
do.
where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you?
Ain't
Any
ya?
chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
thank you kindly. And take care.
Yeah. We have to go kill those scorpions. I was kind of thinking I might have to go kill some scorpions.
This shouldn't take long.
Missed another. Oh, this scorpion is really gonna win. Hurts. Oh.
A lot of bad guys.
It is a whole lot.
Got your limit break.
Get up on there. Oh shit, here it goes.
Torgal just shot magic.
Yeah, you got magic now, remember?
I mean, he's not in that form, so I thought he was just gonna be biting.
It's just just this bird, huh? Come here, bird. No, you're not a bird. Oh, shit.
That move is trash. We should get rid of it.
Oh yeah, it's just gotta be timed right and hard to time. Oh, one time, I mean, nothing probably.
You always hold that too long. Every time.
I'm hitting red all the time.
What?
I was hitting red all the time with another thing.
You're mumbly, by the way.
I said I was hitting red all the time last time.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it was. Versus those, like, jelly and stuff.
You're a jelly.
That should do it.
Makes sense.
What'd you say?
Thank you,
That
son.
doesn't even make sense.
Now my folks can rest in
Makes
peace once
just
more.
enough sense.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
We'll make a new one. You're
I'm
a
sorry.
surrender for the whole city.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Oh, all the way back to mid. Cool. Easy peasy.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Best way to go.
What'd you say?
Is this the best way to go? I think so.
It's all a big circle.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
All right, Clive. You've all done then.
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Yeah. Wind up cooldown. Nah. Go back to upheaval. How much stuff do I have? 818. It looks so sweet. How come it never does that though? What am I doing wrong? I guess I
It
have
says
to block
block.
an enemy
What?
attack.
Yeah, you have to block. I mean, Titan's
Okay.
probably
That's
all
my
based
good deal for
around
the day
blocking
done.
too, which
Yeah.
we
See
don't
how
really
Jill's
do
today.
that much.
Alright, got some green quests now. Confirming. Ooh, there was a quest in there. It played me.
Here, what's everyone whispering about?
Do you have a moment, Sid? A
Sure,
team of
Doris.
curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. The curse breaker
Goblins are
managed
weak
to
as
release the
shit. So cool to
Stolas
get
amid the
stronger.
confusion, but this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
We'll find them.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on.
We'll probably
If
put
they
it
were
on the
there,
map.
Torgal will track them down.
I have to go into that room to get the other side quest, so... Right, Sean? Jerry's not talking.
Ah, Clive.
Talia,
I think he left.
how's Jill?
Oh my god.
Recovering, but she still needs her
The
rest.
boom was up. I
course.
muted to talk to Karen first. I was like,
Taking
I'm
care
like,
of
why?
me.
I'm like, why is he talking
I'll
to
do my
Sean? I was
best.
like, this is bullshit.
Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the
I'm
shelves.
gonna talk to myself.
The shelves.
I was talking. I
Oh,
just
that's right.
didn't realize you weren't
I
hearing
went
me.
to ask Hippocrates about Torgal. He must have found something.
I wonder how long that's been happening. To be honest with you.
Since I turned the quest in for, to mid.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a curse breaker's brand. But it's my first time, and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of
You can
what
do it,
happens
dude.
if I fail.
This guy's voice is
You
terrible, by
survived,
the
I
way.
know, but here as many die as recover. Is it
He's just
really
pensive, man.
worth the
I'm just
risk?
uncomfortable
You don't
hearing
need
it.
to answer
That's
that.
the problem.
You know full well what we're fighting for.
Yeah, he's just
I hope
pensive.
as much
Look
as
at
you
that.
that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden. In order to
I
go
still can't believe they
undetected,
go undetected
the
because they all got
operation
scars
may
on
be
their face.
dangerous,
What'd you say?
but it's also essential.
They all got scars on their
And
face.
we
Like, it's
undergo
really
Oh.
it
obvious.
willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But
I don't like his voice
griping
at
about
all.
my lot helps no one, I
Ouch,
suppose.
man.
It's weird,
worry.
man. He's constantly like
I'll do what must be done.
I know
wavering.
you will.
Yeah, he just looks scared.
Unfortunately, the first thing that he's doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely
I'll
be
go
enough
get
for
some
removing a splinter,
ammonia.
let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go. Oh,
Dude, it's no
Thank
serving
you.
food, but
no one knows herb lore
I
like
feel like I'd be
Talia,
good at this.
and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I
It's the
do.
weirdest spelled shit I've ever
Along the
seen. I
river near
finally
the
looked
village
down at
of
the closed
Amber
captioning.
over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
sleep. One more side quests. Alright. To the window of the world. Go here first. Wait, no, I can do this. Oh, that's where I wanted to go anyways. Yes. Learning. I pre-ordered the Cyberpunk DLC.
Come on.
Did you?
Yeah, since I had a $20 gift card, you know what? That was $10 for me.
What is it, a
Easy enough to
disc?
find. Now for those herbs.
Oh, that's right. Your gift card was on PlayStation.
Yeah.
This is the only plant
Weird
around
ass
here with blue
noises right there.
flowers.
Yeah, some thugs.
I hope it's the right one.
Oh, I didn't mean to jump. Maybe.
Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully.
Okay. Crushed that quest. Boop.
Easy enough.
We have to fight. Okay. Oh, this is... No, this is better. I'll just cross a stupid bridge. A morph field. That was a riveting side quest, that last one I just did. You're welcome for that.
Ready, go?
Shot of adrenaline, Sean.
Run like the wind.
Yeah.
Man, I like when he's like, "You ready to go?" and then I forget which button is run. So I just walk. Let's go. Walk. Jim?
Thanks, Gal.
It's not the same as like this run button, so it's confusing.
Cole.
Oh, Cole's right here.
In one
He's
piece.
Just come back.
Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
Those are goblins.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
I'm down here to do your job.
How do you feel about them calling him Sid? I don't know how I feel about it still.
Fine.
Do you like it?
And Sid, yeah, they turned Sid into an idea.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
These are decent. Well, the friends are gone. Faster, staggered. Perfect.
Nice try.
Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Shit. Fireball. robot.
Nice try.
Consistently.
Are you leaning back or something? So.
Yeah, but I haven't moved all night, so.
I know, you just haven't sounded good all night.
That's not really. There's no general leaning back thing. It's really weird, like, cause like the chair naturally leans.
I understand your confusion, I'm just telling you.
Yeah, it's just very strange. You know those like red chairs that are like bendy? You know, well, not red chairs, mine's red. But those chairs, those IKEA chairs that like,
A friend.
bend in the front.
Are there any more
What the
survivors?
hell you're talking about?
Why didn't you flee with the others?
Like the chair my
The
dad
goblins
has
had
in the
made it
living room.
through
that
that
Oh,
the
yeah,
ER
yeah,
sits in.
You
yeah.
wouldn't have stood a chance.
It like has that natural bend
should
to
we
it, but
run?
you're always like, that's what I'm sitting in, so
One
it's not like it's like a
miserable death's
recliner,
no
you know?
worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second
These
chance.
guys, man, that dude.
Do
You
with
guys
us
see
what
like
you will.
What we'll
hot
do with
play?
you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you.
Especially this
I'll
guy
let
that's
Doris
stoned
know we're
off his
expecting
ass.
new arrivals.
Thanks, cat, to sit on my lap, but then he said, you know what, I'm gonna walk around. Right. Talk to my boy Gab for that quest. Yeah. I like this guy just standing at the top of the stairs waiting for me to turn this in. Girl. Horse.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the
Stop
others
it.
got home safely.
That's how simple
You
it
made
is.
exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them, woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use.
Yeah.
Thank you for your faith in me.
Good,
I'm not
man.
sure I
That sounded
deserve
so
it.
fucking sad.
I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a curse breaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
That was a lot of, well, I guess you got 15 at whatever that thing is.
Yeah. Using that right now. Alright. Another quest. Yeah. Alright, your favorite dude.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the
God.
ammonia.
You didn't have too much
This
trouble.
fucking guy.
Only the
That's
usual.
ammonia leaf.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Tyre trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm still terrified.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision. A single
Oh shit,
slip.
okay, this is way worse.
The poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death. And even success means tremendous pain.
People really make
Days
these
of
slaves
agony
stay
as
slaves,
the
huh?
wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill
Such
anyone.
a whiner.
Cursebreakers lead
Nope.
hard lives. And the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Oh, geez. What you got for me?
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts?
Direwolf Jess.
You earned this.
I did.
All done?
Does it do? It's the one we already had, is it?
What was it?
Oh god, a lot of these.
Can you sort anyway?
Direwolf
Oh yeah,
Jess.
square sorts. What does it sort by?
I don't know, whatever it's ordered.
Increases
yeah.
combo damage by 5%.
Very good.
We like that. No, that's good too.
Yeah.
That's all you got for me is.
Well, I mean, combo 5%. That's they're both good. That's purple.
The little ones have
Gotta
been up to
use
their
it.
old tricks again.
I can't run.
Jill looked white as a sheet.
For,
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to
get
ask you
plants.
something about Torgal.
About Torgal.
Where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a Frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the
Carbuncle.
Frostwolf.
His name was Carbuncle.
The annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable.
I don't remember
He grew
Fenrir.
up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva.
Fenrir
years
is a
later,
reference to.
his powers awakened.
Oh, so
Just
he didn't
when his
actually have a
master
dog
needed
named
him the
Fenrir.
most.
No.
You're right.
Okay. I thought I missed
If it
something.
weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
Woof.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
What?
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
Please introduce yourself.
I shall be a moment.
Allow me to introduce myself. Rest for the wicked. Hey, Clive Sid.
Isn't it brilliant?
Brilliant.
It is.
Well, I
What
couldn't
do I
have done
do
it
with
without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Guns. Make me a chariot I can ride behind Torgal.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Thanks for letting me do this,
Wait,
Clive.
anything
I'll
yet?
pay you back, I promise.
What?
Where to make me a chariot?
Make you a chariot?
Yeah, a chariot that I can strap to Torgal and ride him into combat.
I wish Miss...
Seems like quite the ask.
She said she was gonna make wonders like I've never seen. You ever seen that?
No,
All
I'm
about
not sure I do want to.
You're telling me you don't want that?
I don't want my boy Torgal to go through that.
What? No, he's big. It wouldn't hurt him. She would
How
design
goes
it
the
that
hunt
way.
for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places,
Man, what do you
but
think, he was
nothing
walking
definitive
around
as yet.
Giving
If
people
only
arm
we knew
bumps?
for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Are you done yet? He really is just gonna stand there and wait.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We And a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron?
Oh, he's a boy.
My boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
I don't remember why we like him, but I like him.
Because he was just very, like, over the top. I saw something on Reddit about him. Not story-wise, just that there's, like, something, at some point, you must do something with him, and you can pause the game, and you just, like, you can actually see what he's doing. You just move the camera around.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let's see if we can... Let's see if I can do it if we get to
Dalmatian
that point. I
government
still remember
sues
that.
for peace.
And
How
I know
shall
the
we
spot,
respond?
which I don't.
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
God, this
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmex empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
This kid?
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage.
This is
to
giving
trade
off
words
some
with the mighty Titan.
Game of Thrones
Or
vibes.
the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the
Where's the
blessing
hole
of
in the
crystals
floor?
go with you, Your Highness.
You just dropped
May
one
the
of these, yes,
blessing
man.
of the crystals go with you.
Very good. I need one dude. All they're gonna do is say yes.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
This guy's a bitch. The painting behind him is very detailed. I might have to paint that and digitally paint that thing.
What'd you say?
The painting behind him.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
See that painting behind him? Take forever.
Oh, yeah. I
If
probably just
that is
copy
your
pasted
wish,
that in.
Your Radiance.
Yeah.
I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
Some star reader said he's gonna be bad.
This woman's fucking eternal, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a painting up in her attic.
Yes. Dorian Gray. It's done.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Where do I go? Down. Oh, I gotta take the elevator.
The Littlands have been up to their
There's
old
just one thing after another around here.
Bell to warn you to get out of the way. Like, you better really jump the second you hear that bell. Oh, Uncle.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there?
Yeah.
There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
Sounds good.
2,000? And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kopko withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, Had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Whoa.
But not her own?
I don't know how I feel about that.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Mid's finished outfitting our little workshop.
Otto, go.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
Tired boy.
An associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet
funny
at the
boned myself.
Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks.
Done.
I'll keep that in mind.
Done and
So,
done.
what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Desert time. You like better a desert level or a snow level?
That's a good question. Oh, it's a thinker, man. Is there slippery mechanics in the snow level?
I was a young man
No.
when last I walked
Then
this
snow level. Don't you pet Torgal?
Why can't you
There's
pet
an
Torgal?
old trading
It's our
post
dog.
not far from
Deny
here.
Torgal from
The
pets.
road to Drake's Fang leads
Nah,
to
you're
it.
right.
The trading post it is.
I like the music. Two of these guys?
Have we been here before?
No.
Let's go.
Hey.
Yeah! Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Well, good thing I have a giant marker.
Many years ago, when you were just
Every
a
time
boy,
he talks, it won't let me
you
sprint.
and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Who do you think those saw?
So, Lord Cook
here?
has finally
That-
made his move.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. A quick drink before we press on?
And no chocobos beyond this point, except for that chocobo. Oh my god. it's
Look
racist.
there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join
Punch him in
them?
the face. Go Byron. Fight side by side.
Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Just rude.
Over Torgal. Let's serve food. Now they'll never know who we are.
Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh god.
Do it yourself.
Well.
Good day to you. Eating?
My name's Byron.
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
Oh,
2
you
bowls of
chocobo
that
right
then.
here.
An ale.
I like eating horses.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Probably more like eating
Pal, would you rather be my squire?
what the hell are those things called? Oh my god, why is my brain can't think of the giant bird?
Ostrich?
Yeah.
You don't ride on ostriches.
Some people probably do.
Wait, isn't that what's her face? I mean, I don't know her face, but isn't that Joshua's girl?
It looks like it. Well, that's probably him dying.
Always be dying.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
We should probably cut after this cutscene.
Yes.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Kupka, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Is he gonna eat every chicken at this fucking table?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not?
That's
Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on. That was weird mumbling.
Other patrons.
Yeah, no, it's just weird. What the fuck?
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend.
Oh.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
This is him, I'm guessing. This scene you're probably was talking about.
I think so.
Alright, hold on.